Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Robin Gets Bossed. I'm Robin.
And I'm Katie Triggs.
And we're... I like the way you emphasize that.
What?
Katie Triggs.
Katie Triggs.
Katie Triggs. Katie Triggs.
How do you say it?
Cthulhu. But...
Oh, and that's Nez.
Aw, Nez. Nez Triggs.
What of you?
We're playing Doki Literature Club, which is a dating sim that I don't know anything about. Katie knows some about, and you all in chat might know even more about. So, do we just get right into it?
Yeah, I think we definitely should.
Okay. Chat, vote on which of these girls should be Gilbert Gottfried, okay? Here we go.
Yeah. Oh no, what should our name be?
Oh man, it's so hard to tell.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Should we have a last name? Oh, there's...
Or club person.
There's no, space.
Oh, okay, so we're just Bort.
Bortsman.
Oh, look at our neighborhood.
Hey! That's how I'm doing that voice.
I like it.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Are we a dude or are we a girl?
Good question.
Okay.
I know nothing about this game, so it is a great question and well asked. I don't,
Okay. Well asked. Thank you.
Yeah. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Okay.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. And there. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Aw, Bort.
Oh no, Bort.
However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Do you want this to be Gilbert Gottfried? Can you do this?
Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Can we not romance this person?
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I don't care if we're a boy or girl, that's how I'm talking.
10 Sugar says her eyes are inequities. Yes, that is accurate.
Wait, what?
Because they were like the greater than, less than symbols. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Because Mona said that's a lovely voice. Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
Your line.
Hey! You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Bort!
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yep, that's how I'm doing it. That's Archibald.
Oh, I love it!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fine. But you did wait for me after all.
That's true.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Aww. Whatever you say, Sayori.
Aww.
I can't. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. This is you again.
By the way, Bort, have you decided on a club to join yet? Ooh.
A club?
We gotta decide on a club.
I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, Bort, get real defensive.
It's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Aw, good friend, Bort. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Okay. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize, to have any skills before college.
Wow.
I mean, that's rough.
That's a little rude, yeah.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
Doesn't sound like it.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What does that mean?
I don't know, but I love the emphasis.
Okay, we're gonna find out together. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Okay, Gilbert. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Nope. Sorry, I thought that was me. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day...
10 Triggers is guessing at what NEET could mean.
Ooh.
So far he says, never ever eats tacos.
Good.
Naughty Elf Eve Testament.
Yep.
Night Eviscerator every time.
That's good.
Only at night, though.
Only at night.
Robin. Mm-hmm.
They're not like eviscerating a night that's been spelled wrong. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No. Yes.
Okay. The school day...
In the nighttime.
In the nighttime.
Go on.
School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Ugh, been there, Bort. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hello!
Sayori?
She's everywhere.
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Do you think she's a ghost? Okay, I look around.
Oh, I hope she's a ghost.
The ghost of Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh no.
I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Wonder what her club is.
Oh.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Aw. Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
What's her club?
Oh.
Yeah, meanie.
The Gilbert Gottfried Impersonators Club? Oh.
She's the president.
Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Oh, right. That's the name of the game.
That's the thing that we're doing.
Right, the game. The Literature Club. The thing. Now I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Oh, Bort, you and I are not on the same page now. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
This is our first time we've played a Bort that we don't identify with.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Come on, please!
Why do you care so much anyway?
Because she loves us.
Aw.
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
Oh, Sayori.
Yeah. She can't make those promises. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Ooh. God, I love your laugh. Okay.
We're beautiful.
Yeah. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Is that long enough?
Yeah, that was pretty long. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, now you're good.
Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Every time they put their fingertips together, it means they're in love with you.
Oh, is that
Okay?
Is that this game's version of eggplants?
I think that's just what 10 Triggers thinks about the world.
Hmm.
About women, about how women work.
Ah, 10 Triggers, do we need to talk? Like, are you doing okay?
It's his Mr. Burns fetish. That's what I'm thinking it is.
Excellent.
Yes, let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Ooh, I get it.
I don't... Is it...
Sayori's the devil.
Oh!
No, I don't know.
She's a
You
ghost!
think it's the past, but it's really the future.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. I don't know what voice to do for this one. Give me an idea. All I've got in my holster is Sean Connery, so...
I don't know if this one should be Sean Connery.
Yeah.
We could make this one the Count again. I have no idea.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Done.
Oh man, why was I doing the Count the whole time? You're so good at it.
I learned from you. I learned from the best.
Oh man, that's great.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
How many things?
1, 2, 3 things.
Turns out there are only 5 voices in the universe.
Yeah.
That's Travis. That is accurate.
Who should this girl be?
Chat, any ideas? There's like, it's only 10 triggers now.
Oh, okay.
I think Gizmodo might still be there.
Actually, can this girl be David Beckham? Because I would love that.
Okay. Seriously, Bretta boy.
Yes! I love it.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
And then... Bort, what a nice surprise.
Yes, this girl is definitely more of a Connery.
Yeah.
I think that really works out.
Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. God, I wish they escaped me.
Ugh.
This club
It's full of hotties.
is full of incredibly cute girls.
Boom. Oh, what are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Oh, you can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Aw, Sayori. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Can you do that again, but like quietly into my ear?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what he said.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Perfect.
better?
Yeah, spot on. I loved it. It's you again.
Oh, anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri. She's the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. That's a snap judgment to make.
I know.
Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Bort. Monica smiles sweetly.
Oh.
We do know
Such
each
a
other.
Connery.
Yeah, so Connery. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Ooh. Come sit down, boy. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
That happens. Then how about I make some tea as well? Yes, love her.
Please ask us how many sugars. Okay.
How many sugars?
She's actually my favorite. If we're just like taking a quick poll, I think that
Oh yeah.
it might just be the voice. Maybe I'm just into the Count voice.
Maybe. Maybe we should always romance the Count. Except for Space Cat Boyfriend, we romanced Gilbert Gottfried. So
That's true.
Yeah.
We did. Because chat made us.
that made us. That's the truth. That's who's playing this game really.
Although we didn't have the count for that one.
That's true.
Yeah.
We sort of stretched our legs on those voices, but Gilbert Gottfried won anyway. The girls have a few desks. Why didn't we do a George Takei? I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I just remembered that we did a Takei when we did Space Cat, and that was so good.
We did it. Who else didn't we do somebody else new? I
I
forget.
kind of did a Picard a little bit, but
Oh
not
yeah,
really.
that was good. Well, that's who Bort is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll keep him more Picardy if I can. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh, I thought this was going to be our first choice.
I know.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da. Ooh, ah!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats! Natsuki!
Oh, love her.
I love her. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Hey, well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Are you
I
waiting?
don't like her pink eyes.
You do or you don't?
I don't. Look at them. Creepy.
They match her pink hair, though.
That's true.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Man, the tension in this game. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Make it so.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything. Oh.
Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy.
Oh. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Oh no, that's me, sorry. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. We asked 3 teachers. 1, 2, 3. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you.
Aww.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I just realized all of my voices are like the same pitch. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
I think you're doing great.
Oh, thank you. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know.
What made her skirt fly up like that?
She did a weird twirl. Yeah, it's a good question. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, if you know what I mean. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's really a great leader. Really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Thank you for not talking, Yuri. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I like literature. Why is this game shitting on literature so much?
Yeah, what's up with these people?
Yeah. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yeah, this is excellent. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I just want to stop for a second. Did you notice that, like, her teeth are pointy? Got, like, little fangs?
Oh, no. I can't really... Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that symbol is in her hair, but it's ominous.
Oh, I thought it was just, like, a crisscrossy headband thing. Like a beret.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good question.
I don't trust any of these.
Yeah, me neither.
They're way too excited that we're here.
Yeah. Maybe they're all secretly cats. Look at their hair.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
So, Bort, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, how many things do you read in a day? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Oh, she loves manga.
Yeah. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I do love Yuri so much.
I know. She's so cute.
Yeah.
She loves literature.
She does. And I love literature.
Yeah, I mean, Bort doesn't, but we do.
We do. We get it.
Mm.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Number 1. Yuri traces the river teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Welcome to Fantasy Island. I'm changing into a new voice. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. You seem so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Aww.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. 6 things. 1, 2, oh. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once.
Okay.
I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh? Why's that?
But I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Ah. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Alright. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Aw. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It takes 3 more things. First, confidence. Wait. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Are we gonna talk about books, or are we not gonna talk about books?
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Good club. Okay.
I'm gonna throw this out. I do not understand what's happening in chat right now.
What is wait, why?
I don't know. Something about Ricardo Montalban.
Yeah, that
and then
was...
Travis wants to have an island.
Fantasy Island is the Ricardo Montalban thing.
But then also there's some things about memes, I guess. Metal Gear Solid.
Gotcha.
Something, the Patriots, something about memes and Dr. Octopus.
Huh.
I don't think I internet enough for this.
No.
Chad. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have an idea, everyone. Is that how do you say Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Damn it, I thought it was the end of the game. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Oh, Sayori. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Clearly that is not true.
Isn't that right, Bort? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club.
Oh.
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. They all look so sad.
Oh.
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought...
What?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls.
Yeah, look at their sad faces.
They're so sad. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Tensurer says, don't disappoint the cuties. Yeah, I agree.
Fair enough. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey... You really did scare me for a moment, but only one! Sorry.
If you really just came for the cupcake, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess.
Keep posing like that.
Good question. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. What the hell was the meeting about? We...
Cupcakes and kind of being catty to each other, I guess.
I get, like, we went there, I met them all, I ate a cupcake, and then, like, we tried to get everyone to share their poems that we didn't know that they had, and then we left. Like, what is this club?
Something's happening.
How do clubs work? Wait, we need to talk about this.
Ten Sugar says he investigated clubs to socialize, and they were all sausage fests. He was going to the wrong clubs.
Maybe he was going to, like, sausage cooking clubs? Was that?
Oh, that makes sense.
They were like, how to make your own sausage for Sausage Fest?
Yeah, my high school had that, yeah. That was a real sausage fest.
Yeah, it really was. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Bort, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Ooh.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me.
I hope we have to write a poem as our first minigame.
Me too. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, boy!
That's right.
Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Woo.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's gonna be a poem entitled, Where I Wish My Dick Would Go. Oh. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Ooh.
Oh.
Kitty.
Parfait!
Okay, so who do we like the most, I think?
I mean, I really like Yuri.
I like Yuri too.
Who does chat
What
like?
do you... Who are you into? Wait, don't we have 4 choices?
Yeah. Monika's just not there, I guess.
Oh. Because she's the leader.
Mm-hmm.
10 Triggers likes the popular one. Well, she's not one of our choices, apparently, 10 Triggers.
Yeah.
You gotta choose Gilbert, David Beckham, or the Count.
Well, you put it that way.
Okay, bend it. Like that one guy. The Count.
Is that how that goes? Is that the one who bends it?
Bend it like the Count, yeah.
Like the
I
Count.
remember that movie.
Yeah. I love that movie. Okay.
Okay. So which ones would Yuri like?
I think Yuri might like probably Whisper, Family, maybe Music.
Okay.
Maybe
Oh, do they jump when you like hover over a word? Oh yeah.
I think it might be incidental.
Oh really?
Yeah, because look, if I don't do anything, they're still gonna jump.
Oh, they're still jumping about.
Yeah.
Okay. Tender says judgment.
Judgment might actually be okay for Yuri. I mean, she's into that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wanna do that?
She was kind of catty to
Natsuki.
Natsuki, yeah.
Was she? Alright, I'm picking it.
Not really.
Oh, she loved it.
Yay. Woo, okay.
Okay.
Pure, vibrant, fireflies, anxiety, disoriented.
Milk? Who do you think loves milk the most?
Probably Natsuki.
Probably.
Because she loves cupcakes and baking.
That's true. What do you think? Maybe fireflies?
Oh, yeah.
Or anxiety?
Or vibrant. Are fireflies cute? Travis says anxiety.
Travis says anxiety.
Yeah, let's go with anxiety.
Nice.
Woo, okay.
Skipping, joy, waterfall, promise. Holiday, broken, determination, crimson, pink, empty. This is a weird poem.
Yeah, it's gonna be real weird. If only we had done milk, then empty would make so much sense.
Waterfall maybe? Or determination?
I feel like if it's Yuri, it seems like she's mostly like dark
Broken?
things. So maybe broken or empty.
Let's try empty maybe. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, empty.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Sayori. Unstable.
Childhood aura. I mean, maybe. Portrait, actually?
Okay.
'Cause she's like artsy?
Yeah, that works. Nice.
Woo!
Dark. Fear.
Yeah, dark probably.
Doki Doki.
What does Doki Doki mean?
No one-
I don't want to Google it.
Okay. Dark.
Dark. What? Dang it.
What the fuck?
Why does she like dark?
What is Sayori into?
I don't know.
Secretive?
Secretive. Gotta be. No way Natsuki is secretive.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ooh. Cry.
Misfortune, friends.
Hopeless. Together. Hopeless maybe?
Maybe
Okay.
unrequited? Yeah, maybe hopeless.
I'm a little scared of
Poetic.
I'm a little scared of unrequited because it seems like Sayore's been holding a torch for us for a long time, and maybe that would go towards her. Towards her.
You're right.
Hopeless? Misfortune, maybe?
Yeah, maybe hopeless.
Nope.
Dang it. So dark. Okay.
Massacre, tragedy, explode romance.
You
Effulgent!
want to do it? Effulgent? Yeah, effulgent.
Nice!
Woo!
What's another word for gleaming? Ooh.
Nibble.
Ooh. Jump!
No, that's too cute.
Yeah. Out. Strawberry. Precious.
Sensation?
Sensation?
That's the. I feel like maybe the theme is like poetical. Like she's like.
Yeah.
She likes like
Poetry.
poetic sounding things.
Nice.
Was that it?
Yes.
Woo, okay.
Heaven sent? Or treasure?
Ooh.
Probably not silly.
Lust.
Lollipop? Probably not. Electricity?
Oh, Travis and Gizmodo both said that Doki Doki is the heartbeat sound.
Oh.
A Japanese onomatopoeia.
That makes sense for why it's the joke. Okay, I getcha.
10 Trigger says treasure.
Treasure?
I'm down with treasure.
Alright. Oh.
Dang it. What's she like?
Climax?
Oh.
Oh. Incongruent.
Yeah, that's probably it. Incongruent, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Variance? Agonizing?
Agonizing? I don't, because
I think
so agonizing is probably say, or do you
it's
think?
probably Sayori, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do variance.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh! Just the biggest words.
Just the biggest words. After
Ooh,
image?
after image!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my favorite word.
Is it?
Yeah, I study vision science.
I know. I just didn't know that was your favorite word.
I don't know, it's probably not, but I just like it.
It's good. Infinite. Destiny. Philosophy. Religion. Sorry, I forgot what we're doing. Sticky excitement.
Maybe infinite?
I like infinite. Yeah!
Ooh, okay, I'm killing this.
Eternity. Another good one.
Tendra says that she likes statistics. Yeah, I think that's a good. So analysis?
Analysis is good. Maybe eternity.
Eternity, because also we said
And
infinite.
she liked it. All good words. What do you think?
Analysis is what 10 Trigger says. And I am inclined to agree.
You loved it.
Oh, intellectual.
Intellectual.
Don't you think?
Yes.
Woo!
Contamination.
Hmm.
Horror.
Oh yeah, horror. She read that horror book that one time.
Yeah.
Bort likes the Brainy Girls. Heck yeah, Bort likes the Brainy Girls, Travis.
Hell yeah. Disarray?
Oh yeah, disarray is good.
Yeah.
Has the word array in it, and she loves math.
She.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Insight?
Insight is good.
Yeah.
Oh man, she's gonna love the shit out of this poem.
Oh my god, she's gonna love it so much.
Existence?
Oh yeah, existence. They're very emo, yeah.
Nice. We're fucking crushing it. Hi again, Bort. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Sort of in media res. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Bort. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Did you know that the words 2 and 4 were both in that sentence? Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
Like he deserves any slack. Sorry, tell me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
I feel like we're taking them very seriously.
We wrote a fucking poem, man.
Yeah. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh.
Ooh, damn, they are catty to Natsuki.
Yeah. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga's little chap.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Oh, don't worry, guys! Sorry, I got distracted because 10 Trigger said, why are they such bitches to Natsuki?
Yeah.
Which is a great compliment to everyone. Thank you, 10 Triggers.
Yes.
Bort always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Oh, she loves that.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting.
Travis linked to bitch team help.
Nice.
Thank
Well
you,
done, Travis. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? Both of you.
1, 2 friends.
Two friends. I might be a little jealous.
Nice. We love that.
How come? You and Bort can become friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Tentrigger says, so Sayori is an empty, dark pyromaniac. Yeah, that seems
Sounds right,
accurate.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know?
Ooh. Wait, Sayori.
Sayori, leave it. God.
Me? Not really.
Don't be shy!
It's really nothing. If you were going to count it, it would be 0. What is it? Never mind.
Oh my god, I forgot she was the cow. We were talking about how she loves math.
Oh my god, I forgot that too. It's perfect. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. Oh, what do I do?
I'm sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what. Oh, Bort. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. It's under 300 pages.
How many pages?
1, 2, 300. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Oh.
She got something from the kids section.
Yeah. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone...
She's so much like Lucian.
Yeah, she really is. We definitely have a type.
We do.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Nope. But that doesn't seem to be the case. This club has no scheduled activities. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner.
I thought we were all going to read our poems. I guess, did we already read our poem?
Maybe that's why Yuri's talking to us.
Maybe.
Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it.
She hadn't read this.
Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I started the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. 1, 2...
How weird that we're reading the same book as each other in a fucking book club. Sorry.
Accurate. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Illuminati confirmed!
All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust and how many. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
You're killing this.
Am I? I'm really slipping into the Ricardo Montalban, actually.
Says Katie would fit in well in this club with that comment. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah. No, you tell it like it is. That's not catty.
Natsuki likes cute stuff, and Yuri likes to read. Boom. Said it.
Got it. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
I get it.
Ha! Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Bort? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things.
No, we wrote a whole poem kind of about it.
Yeah, we wrote a real good poem about it.
I hope so. I wish we could have read it.
Yeah. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then, suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Ah. Not again. This is the 5th time. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 5 times I've rambled. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Do you need a minute?
No, I'm good.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Ah. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Ah. That's true. In fact...
It's the first time we're all remembering that it's a book.
Yeah. No one realized this before.
Oh wait, should we all be reading this book, maybe?
Yeah, should reading maybe be a part of this literature club, maybe? I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah! Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
What is happening?
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. 2 of us, next to each other, reading. 1, 2 people. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right.
So when they said club, they meant study hall.
Yeah, I think so.
Where they read poems sometimes.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Not really. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. No one likes that. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book.
Oh no, Yuri!
I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Oh, Yuri.
Oh no.
No.
She's gonna know how slow we read.
Sorry.
My worst nightmare.
I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Seriously.
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the 2 of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Sexy.
Ooh, Ten Trigger says reading in company with someone is like the best date ever. And then he said, she's got a bad case of the borts. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I get that when I eat milk.
Sorry, hang on. I need to recover for a second. Bad case of the borts.
Bad case of the borts.
It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. This is very...
so awkward.
Yeah. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Aww.
Oh.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
she's not gonna be able to read the bottom of that page.
No.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's all in her boob shadow.
No, it's okay though, because there's no writing on the bottom of that page, see?
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. I don't feel like we needed this descriptive of a...
No. Travis is like, did Tolkien write this? So detailed.
But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
Ooh.
It's actually kind of distracting me.
Yeah, this is a bad way to read a book.
Yeah. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
This is a bad time to admit that we don't know how to read.
After we've joined the literature club? Or mid-book? I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. The end. Oh. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition.
That's a good way to go.
Yeah. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so...
And Trigger says she's the perfect girlfriend. Oh, okay.
Well, even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. She's always counting and she loves math. You think so? How does she? Well,
I know we're only 2 pages into this book.
Yeah. No, we got through chapter 1.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Took us 3 hours.
Took us 3 hours. The club ended hours ago. We just haven't gone home yet.
Why is no one else in the club? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Don't you both have a copy of this book?
Yeah. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Just like you. Like
Just like how you are.
Just like how you are, you know. Real bad about that shit. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. That would be crazy! But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms, that's all. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. I'm gonna save this also.
Good call.
Oh. Sorry. I just don't want to go through that whole reading thing again. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Bort! That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Really, Bort?
Because I like how self-conscious you are.
Yeah. Read the room, Bort.
It's my favorite thing that you hate yourself and all the things you do.
Yeah. I love how every time you do anything, you immediately apologize for it. I love that about you. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone.
Oh my god, there's still people here.
Oh,
it's the next day.
It's been a week. We've just been in this room. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
What?
Now?
Oh my god, we hadn't done that yet.
We read a whole chapter of a book together. We might not have enough time.
4 days.
It took 4 days. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah! I love how much Yuri says ah. She's the perfect voice.
So great.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Ah, it's not. It's fine. Ah. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
We just don't want to read on our own.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from this. We just hate
We
reading.
hate reading, but we love Yuri. And it's a major conflict in our lives. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
I love when a date gives me homework.
Me too. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I'll just fold the corner over, you know. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yes, we wrote a poem, Monica.
Yeah, Monica, jeez. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Wait, I thought we were sharing with the whole group. What? Monica, you did not lay out the rules of this very clearly.
There's too many of us. We have to get into pairs. It would take forever if all, 3 people? 4 people?
Yeah. I mean, there's 5 of us total in this club. Did Monica exclude herself from having to do the homework because she's the president?
I'm assuming yes. I'm assuming that no one wrote a poem but us.
Okay.
Anyway. I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Finally, a choice.
I know. Do you want to... We could, switch it up and try to do, Natsuki.
Just try to, win her over with our bad poem that she doesn't like any of the words in.
Or we could do Yuri. I just thought maybe you would want to break from doing Yuri.
I kind of do. I mean, I would love to hear what Natsuki has to say about our poem. We're going to show it to everyone, right?
I would hope so. Oh, it says first. Okay, so we're going to do, a round robin kind of thing.
Yeah.
Robin.
Oh, I get it.
I get it.
Because it's my name. And
Ten Trigger says Natsuki, not sex. I think she's my second favorite.
Yeah, probably mine too.
She's kind of bitter. I don't know.
I mean, I do like Monica.
I'm not into Monica.
Maybe we show it to Yuri first, just so she knows that we prefer her.
Yeah, that's a good call.
And then we show it to the rest afterwards.
Okay, that sounds good. Oh, she's gonna love this shit.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. That's also how I choose sexual partners.
Yes.
I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud?
Sleepy sound.
Aw, Nez loves this poem.
She loves it.
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me.
Gizmodo said Natsuki is cool. Yeah, I agree. Natsuki likes manga and stuff. Anyway.
Yeah. We'll show her our poem next. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. That's true. Did you see when we use the word effulgent? He knows.
She knows effulgent.
Oh, yeah. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails
Girl,
off.
you didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know. Thought it.
Stop.
Like, why would you be embarrassed by the fact that he did really well on his first try? Yuri
Just be like, hey girl, that's great, thank you.
Yeah. She trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. 1, 2, form-fitted. Get it? The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for.
I don't think she's cute anymore.
Yeah. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Thank you, Bort. Jeez.
Wait, a what club?
You wanna... Should I read this in her voice?
Yeah, I just can't read super well.
Okay.
Can you read it?
Yeah, I can read it.
Oh, okay. I think my screen is just too small. Anyway, go on.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. And then underneath it says,
Okay, good.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What?
Good. Thank you for apologizing for that, monster.
I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Oh man, she's totally Damien.
I know. Damien did this too all the time.
Yeah.
Or Lucian. Wait, which one?
Damien. Damien. Lucian was the son.
Lucian's the son.
Yeah.
Damn it. Damien.
Damien Bloodmarch.
Damien Bloodmarch.
Good name.
Super good name.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. Too short. Get it? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bort. Really? Oh, Bort. Sweet summer child. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
Probably?
A thing or two, do you get it?
I get it.
You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Bort.
Do it for you, girl.
Yeah.
Don't do it for Bort.
You rock. You're a great poet. Me too.
Yeah. We're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
By we, I mean Bort.
In case. I know we're coming close to time. Natsuki?
Natsuki! But, I forgot the voice. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
Oh, shit.
Wow, sassy.
What? Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe they actually put effort into this?
Oh, shit.
Whoa, I love it. So you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ho ho! Bort! Alright. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Wow.
Harsh.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Can you read this?
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sleek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Huh.
I loved it. A+.
Yeah.
Yay. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Travis says, why wasn't the paper covered in frosting?
It's written in frosting, actually.
Well,
sorry.
Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
What?
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
I think that was me.
Oh wait, sorry.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. I'm really good at poetry.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it full rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Yeah.
King Marcus is what in the world's that accent? It's my garbled David Beckham accent. Thank you very much.
Who says that?
In the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
King Mongo says, follow-up question, why isn't it Gilbert?
Oh, we'll see Gilbert, don't worry.
Oh yeah, don't you worry, man. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Good for you.
I like Natsuki.
Yeah. Who should I show my poem to next?
I don't know.
Let me do Monica so that you can warm up your Gottfried for
Good call.
Hi, Bort. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Oh, thanks.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
You're so seductive when you do your Connery.
Thank you. Ah, don't worry, Bort. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Bort. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really...
Hi, Catville. Or Catville.
Hi, Catville. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Is our poem deep? There's no way of knowing.
Yeah. It has the word effulgent in it, and analysis. How could it not be?
How could it not be?
How could it not be? That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
Haha, nailed it.
Yeah. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
Oh.
Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Is this the first time we've ever read poetry from each other?
Yes, it is.
It is.
But I'm excited that we're finally talking about something literature.
Something literature related in this literature club?
I'm so excited about it. So glad we're not just awkwardly reading in someone's boob shadow anymore.
Yeah. Or eating cupcakes. I would be happy with more cupcakes.
I'm fine with cupcakes, yeah. No one's putting down cupcakes on this channel.
You're right. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'd take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I imagine we're talking about sex.
I'm pretty sure we must be, right?
I'd love to see you try new things.
Oh.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Aw, Monica. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Ugh.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well,
And we hate that in a woman.
we do. How dare she? Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see.
I know, I kind of like Monica now.
I like Monica a lot too.
But she wasn't an option.
Right. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. Too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah.
Also, we also wrote about after images and infinity in our poem.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So,
Yeah.
there's a lot in common.
Yeah. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ah ha ha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I know, I just did it. It was so...
Yeah, you did great.
Did you feel like it was really powerful? Because I did.
I did feel that way.
There was a lot of power behind that.
Retinas.
Retinas. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. You keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Deep. So just
Good advice, Monica.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, awesome. Who should I show my poem to next, Katie?
Can we go home yet? Can't we just, like, show it to her on the walk home?
Yeah. Can't we just, like, fold it into a paper airplane and fling it at her?
Here you go, baby.
Gotta go!
This is a good poem, bots. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all.
Aw.
I'm really just happy that you wrote one.
Oh, great, thanks.
A little bar. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
This is probably unrelated, but Nez just left the room.
I'm sorry, that's so good.
Oh, well, of course.
No,
wait,
that was
that's
me.
you.
I'm sorry. I was busy laughing about Nez leaving the room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, boy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
Just on the surface, I'm very selfish.
Just on the surface, we're very selfish.
Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
You're right, Sayori. I am pretty great.
Yeah, we're real nice.
We're real nice. Thanks, Sayori.
Forgot your name for a second.
I'm not sure if
But I'm a
Sayori...
good person.
I'm a great person. I've known you all my life. Forgot your name for like a split second, but there it was. You got freeded so hard that it just wiped everything else out of my mind. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this...
She's the whole entire reason, brah.
Yeah. Well, also all the pretty girls that would have been disappointed if I'd
Oh,
said
I guess then later
Yeah.
once they all gave us sad face,
Yeah.
we were forced to join. But also the game didn't give us joy.
It did not. It's almost like this game, Doki Doki Literature Club, was going to force us to get into the literature club no matter what. But that can't be.
I guess.
Yeah.
I wanted a choose your own adventure type choice where it's like, instead of going to the hottest circus, you just go home.
Yeah.
It ends in one page.
Yeah. That sounds great. I love that. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Okay.
That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Okay, boo-boo. Yeah.
Yay!
Listen, Bort's a moving target.
He always is.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Of course.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Oh,
That's what everyone says.
is that what you're supposed to say when you send people writing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking as someone who has a degree in writing, yes, every time you send your word, you say, I'm really bad at it, just give me your honest feedback.
So when you like went to go get your diploma, you were like, "Oh, I'm really not very good at this."
Yeah, I turned to my final portfolio and I'm like, it's really not very good, I'm sorry. I just apologized a lot and they forgave me.
Yeah.
We'll see about that. Can you read this?
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed makes me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too.
Sorry, go on.
If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Man, that was the most powerful poem reading I've ever heard. I loved it. The last line especially, it just got me. Can you read that last line for me again, just one more time?
I want breakfast.
I love it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
Oh, shady.
No? Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Wow, shady.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast!
Good choice. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Every time Sayori laughs, it sounds like she's dying.
That's just how she laughs.
Yeah.
It's charming.
I love it.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh,
Yeah.
hail Monica.
I, for one, welcome our new Monica overlords.
Same.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess...
We already did.
Yeah. I guess I look forward to it. Phew! Club's over. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. Forgot I didn't need to do that in my voice. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Really?
Even
Is that what you got from this?
Yeah, right? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change.
They're both horrified.
Yeah. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Fight. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions. One or two.
Thanks. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone else who actually liked it.
Oh, that's not a good way to get critiques.
Nope. Which people did, by the way. So we really liked it. And Bort did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Well, wait, but...
First of all...
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Oh my god.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Bort liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
What's happening?
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh.
The music just stops, so now it seems like it's getting real.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... Oh, now the music is like cute and funny. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Bort appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you up full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Snip, snap.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Bart started showing up.
What? Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! You say it too.
It doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Yeah, what is happening?
Yeah. Bort! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she couldn't get over herself and learn to appreciate that, simple writing is more effective. Yes, that's what this is all about. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making a poem so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Bart.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Bort?
Joke's really gonna be on us when these two end up together.
Yeah. Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course that's going to be... Ooh.
I mean, this is dumb because you can just be like, you know, people write in different ways.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what you want in writing.
Yeah. Like, if you're all the same, then...
You're both idiots. Okay.
It'd be a pretty boring world if we were all alike. So... Who should I...
Help me, Sayori.
Do you think help me, Sayori?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri... Ugh. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
What? Well, it's her problem, this isn't about her.
I agree.
Oh no.
It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri that what a stupid jerk she's being. Stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never! It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Is it? Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends.
Aww.
I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences.
Aww.
Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented.
Except Bort.
Who said that?
Inner monologue.
So why are we fighting? cute and there's nothing wrong with that.
Amen, Sayori.
And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn right.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly.
Never mind. I love Sayori now.
Yeah,
Go
she's
with that.
great. Monica
Let's
stands.
go.
Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president.
Yeah.
I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ah ha ha ha. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
She's not in her head.
I see.
I take offense.
Yeah, me too.
Just because she likes breakfast? I don't know.
Yeah, right? Writes poems about sunlight the morning that they do.
That's great.
Take good care of her, okay?
You know what? She'll take care of me. How about that? How about that direction?
Yeah. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Fort.
I get it.
Ah! No, wait, no, this one's not the count.
Damn it.
Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. A genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Almost like.
Fort, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Well, and maybe you learned something from your friends, too.
Shouldn't we read a book?
We're already doing that with Yuri, it's fine. So your poems will turn out even better.
Do we have to write a poem and read a bunch of chapters for our reading date?
Also, don't we have school? I think to myself.
Probably not.
I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress.
Ooh.
I nod to myself with newfound determination.
But ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sorry. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. That's...
Yeah, we're fucking in love now. She's the greatest.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, boy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest.
Aw.
And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's... Can't.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Yeah, we got big boobs over here.
But I'm
got little boobs over here. It's going great.
What I'm saying is I want to tap that ass.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Read a book together.
Yeah.
Sure.
Damn, that sounds hot. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Aw.
I feel like we're really dismissing Sayori.
We really are.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. I feel like that seems like a good spot to stop.
That's a great place to stop.
Save here. Nice.
Alright, so Travis suggests... Wait, where'd it go? Feature suggestion, the boss gives Robin a rating at the end of every episode.
Oh.
A plus 10,000 pluses. My rating is 1.
1!
4. 5 stars.
I love it. So how well did I do getting bossed? I did 5 stars good?
You did 5.
I love it.
5 out of 5 Oz.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
King Monger says 4 out of 5 borts.
Ooh.
I feel like we could do better.
4 out of 5 borts can't be wrong.
That's probably true.
A lot of borts. Man. Monica's skirt really does just like flare up in the front like that, doesn't it?
I don't know how she gets it to do that.
I think Natsuki's is doing it too.
5 boobs out of books. Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah. Anyway.
5 shadows. Okay, so go on.
Katie, thank you for bossing me in this game.
Anytime.
I can't wait to find out what dark secrets it holds.
Yeah, no, this is it. This is the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Just happy, fun time literature club with these girls.
Good, good. I was worried it might hold some dark secrets that maybe we would uncover through the course of the game. Yeah. No, good. I'm glad. I was hoping it would just be like sort of a...
You're crazy.
Sort of a fun, flirty game. Finally.
Yeah. Fun, flirty literature club.
Excellent. Travis, thank you for producing.
Yeah,
great.
Thanks, Producer Daddy.
Producer Daddy. Doki Doki Producer Club. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Our next
the Producer Club.
Our next episode, we do episodes every Sunday around 1. I mean, at exactly 1, with no technical difficulties ever. And on Sundays we do dating sims, and then on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time right now we're doing Stardew Valley, and Jessica has been bossing me in that, and it's a lot of fun. I met the wizard. Did you see? I met the wizard in Stardew Valley. I'm only on my second game.
I saw.
Yeah.
I like watching you guys do that.
Yeah. If anyone wants to find out more about us, check out our podcast and our written content, you can go to bitchteamalpha.com, where we have all that stuff. Next week, this coming Thursday is the next episode of Bitches and Liches, which is like my favorite podcast right now that we're doing. It makes me so happy.
Travis is calling me Producer Daddy without the context of Dream Daddy behind it might put an odd portent. I disagree.
Same.
Why would you even say that, Daddy?
100%. Yes! Agreed! Follow and subscribe if you want to be notified of our next stream. And then, yes, bitch team out. Bitch team out.